From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to extremesimtv. Hope you had a wonderful Tuesday. We are here at the Southern National Racetrack for the Extreme Forces Racing League. It's their super late model division. Should be really fun. We have 100 laps around this very, very short track. Have about 4 minutes left in qualifying, looking for people to be on the racetrack. There's Bradley Stefane, coming to a stop, of course. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday, like I said. Thank you all for being here. I am rocking the Extreme Forces Racing Series, or Racing League t-shirt. It's very comfortable, kind of cold, have my Under Armour underneath it. But should be a lot of fun. Happy to be here on another Tuesday, and y'all help me put on a good show. You got Jeremy Lepanis in the chat. He's rooting for the 36 of Dwayne Kernahan. But yeah, like I said, after you asked about the Canadian National Anthem, I'll see if Matt has that file. If he doesn't, I'll see if he can get that file. There's certain ones we have to play due to copyright and everything, so I don't think it can have words in it. You would think it would be fair use. But let's see. There's, I think, Travis on track. He might have another lap underneath him, getting really strong off of turn 2. Got the wide angle for y'all. Comes back to the line. He is going to go 2. He's going to stay 5th. So far right now, everybody who has taken time, it is Brady Floyd, William George, Brad Stefane, Will Cloud, Travis Lepanis, Dwayne Kernahan, Brandon Richardson, Lee Krause, Rowdy, Tony Richardson, Sean Patrick, Daniel Stragner. All 11 of those drivers have taken time. Out of the people who have not taken a time yet, it is TJ Elaine, Michael J. Steele, and Mike Retz. So, as we're coming to the end of qualifying in about a minute and a half. So what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Ready for a fun 100 laps, I'm pretty sure it is, here at Southern National? Should be interesting. Should be very interesting. These super late models put down a lot of power, and with these corners being banked the way they are, we could see a lot of issues. I was watching practice, and they were getting a little squirrely out of 2 and out of 4 and heading right towards that inside wall. So it doesn't look like anybody else is on the track taking time. So why don't we go to the race info? There it is. It is a 0.35 mile of a track. The track temperature is at 110 degrees. It is 82 degrees ambient temperature. We are on a clear day, no clouds in the sky. So that pretty much tells us that it is going to be a very, very slick racetrack. Trying to kill time. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But I think qualifying is over and we are going to start to grid. There it is. So let's show our grid. There it is. Brady Floyd sitting on pole. William George outside pole. Brad Stefane, Will Cloud is your second row. Travis Lepanis, Dwayne Kernahan, both Canadians sitting in that third row. Brandon Richardson, Lee Krause, 7th and 8th. Rowdy Richardson and Sean Patrick in 9th and 10th. Daniel Stragner and TJ Elaine in 12th. Michael J. Steele and Mike Rentz rounds out your field for tonight's race at Southern National. Don't know why I said it like that. I apologize if I come off weird. I just had almost a 2-hour recording session for our Lord of the Rings episode, The Two Towers. Was not expecting it to be that long, but should be fun. Should be a lot of fun here. It is 100 laps. We're probably gonna 2 to green, maybe 1 to green. We'll find out. How many cars? Good question. There are 14 vehicles on the racetrack here tonight. And yeah, we're gonna go green in 1 lap. Should be a lot of fun. Thank you all for being here. Hit that like button, subscribe to Extreme Sim TV. It very much helps out the channel greatly. YouTube has a weird algorithm. When you get more likes, you get more subscribes, they push your content more towards the front of YouTube. But there goes the pace car hitting pit road, and we are about to go green, everybody. Here it is, green flag, 20 of Brady Floyd and William George in the 9. He is not the 55 this time. Weird. But Brady Floyd with a nice exit out of turn 2. Got a car in the wall already. Saw that towards the back. Got a battle. That's the 89 of Brad Stefane. He's going to spin. There he goes. Ooh, we got more cars wrecking behind him. So let's go back and watch that. Look at it here. The 48 of Will Cloud. Oh, it doesn't even look like he touches him. It looks like Brad Stefane gets loose on the apron, causing an accordion effect. Ooh, the 26. Ooh, the 29. Both the 26 and 29, that's Sean Patrick, and the 29 of Brandon Richardson. You have the 99, Lee Krause, in it as well. Ouch. Very big ouch. And there's the 5 right there. Michael J. Steele staying to the inside, letting everybody have their damage on the outside. But on lap 2, we have a caution. Ouch. Very big ouch. How is this sound for everybody? Is everything coming across fine? Am I too loud? Can you hear the vehicles fine? Yeah, that's what it looked like, Jeremy. It looked like he just got a little too low, and, you know, on these short tracks with these high banks, you touch that apron, there's a good chance you're going to go around. It happens. I don't blame fault on that. Well, I do blame fault. It's his fault, but it's easy to do. It's an easy mistake. I ain't going to kill a guy for it. But we might be going back green right here. Looks like that pace car is about to hit pit road once again. Good, so I won't touch anything if it sounds good. And there it goes. Brady Floyd with an excellent launch. Got William George still on the outside, the 48 underneath of Will Cloud. It looks like so far early on in this race, the inside is the line to be. Ooh, there goes the 36 spinning. 36, Dwayne Kernahan. You saw it. Ooh, he's got plenty of damage. Once again, let's go back and look at it. Let's see, does he just possibly get on the gas a little too hard, or are we going to see some contact? Ooh, there is contact. Him and the 26. 26 is Sean Patrick. Lot of damage on the front of that 36 vehicle. Is he going to get hit again? Yes, by the 91. That's Mike Rentz. That's not good, Cap. There's a lot of damage on that 36 machine. After having a really good qualifying run, he is going to be fixing that machine. There he is on pit road. Ouch. You see the 89 right in front of him. That's Brad Stefane. And they're both going to get back out on the racetrack ahead of the pace car. Unfortunately, they are a lap down. But here we go, everybody. Once again, we are green. Again, another jump. Great jump by that 20. 48 tucks to the inside. Will Cloud holding that inside line. I'll say it again. That outside lane has a very much a disadvantage. Watching the 20 here. Car in the fence. We are on lap 13. Your top 5 right now is Brady Floyd, Will Cloud, William George, Travis Lapranus, Brandon Richardson. That is your top 5 so far. Just completed lap 13. We are tracking really fast, about 15 seconds a lap. Would not be surprised if we get a nice green flag run right now. It all depends on... Ooh! That was the 29 getting high into the wall coming out of turn 2. He's going to lose a spot, go back to 6th. Lee Krause passes him on the inside. Once again, he has that Nashville Predators Smashville scheme. Very nice scheme. Too bad I'm a Rangers fan. Sorry. My one Ranger game was against the Nashville Predators. We won. PK Subban got the crap beat out of him. Is it PK Subban? I think it is. Right now we are all single file. Looks like pretty much through the racetrack. No, back here. There's the 36 of Dwayne Kerhagen battling to try to get some spots back. He's battling with Michael J. Steele. What's going on, everybody in the YouTube land? Thank you for stopping by, watching the race here tonight. I very much appreciate you spending your time with me, with us, watching the Extreme Forces Racing League. Their super late model division. We're at Southern National, if you can't tell. So far, we've had 3 cautions in the first 20 laps, but we've been green for the last 7. Boo. Mr. Canada, are you Vancouver, Montreal? Trying to think of the other one. Ottawa? Winnipeg? Take your pick. I enjoy having fun with you guys. But right now, it is all Brady Floyd. But don't look too far back. If anything happens with that 20, Will Cloud or William George is going to be right on his butt. Could have a battle for 4th. Travis LePain is sitting in 4th. Right behind him is Lee Krause. Getting through the field really well. So we're about to put lap 26 on the board. So I'm going to shut up. I know, right? As a commentator, it's kind of weird. But we don't get a lot of chances to do this. Why don't we go do a quick, and I mean quick, crank it up.
Caution, yellow flag.
The sound is gone. What do you mean the sound is gone? It's not like I was muted. But at least you saw everything. That's good. Curious to see when we're going to have people on pit road. I would assume at least after halfway. But we are gridding up, getting ready to go. Your front row is Brady Floyd and Will Cloud, followed by Travis Lapenas, William George. But here goes the pace car, hitting pit road, and we are green once again at Southern National. Excellent run by Brady Floyd. Really good by Will Cloud on the outside. He's going to make that outside work and hold on to second place. Sorry for the cough. The top 10 is easily single file right now. Smashville kind of rode the wall coming out of turn 2. He's sitting in 6th place. Can you all hear me now? We're good? We good? Because I was muted. That's my bad. Like a dumbass. But there's really not a big battle. Yeah, they're front to tail, but other than that, there's not a lot of passing going on. I think what you're gonna have to do is move them, but try to not wreck them. All right, should we try for it one more time? If it doesn't work now, we ain't gonna do it again. But here we go. Here is the Crank It Up.
The yellow flag is out.
You saw it on your screen, everybody. I'm AJ Capola from Extreme Sim TV and the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. Wow. Man, we caught TJ Elaine mid-slide right there. Let's go back and see what happened. Couldn't have worked that better myself. It looks like him and the 28. The 28 is... Is that not the 28? 26? Do we have a 26? Yes, Sean Patrick. Oh, okay. Let's see what happens as they go into turn 1. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of contact there, sending TJ Elaine around. Looks like the 26 also has a little moment there. But I think that's it. He doesn't put it in the wall. Other than that, not bad. Not bad. Got a little bump, was able to hold on to it. We were about to go back live. I know exactly how you feel, Marcy. I 100% know how you feel. Like, I mean, it is only Tuesday, and I can probably sleep for, I don't know, 2-3 days. Yeah, Southern National happened. Jeremy, I'm very upset you're not in the race tonight. You're a great interviewer. You're a pretty damn good racer. But you're funny. Very much enjoy you in the comment sections too. But we're about to go green. Here we go. It is once again the 20 and 48 on the front row. 48 with really good launch. Will Cloud. Can he hold on the second, or is William George in that 9? Yes, he's in a 9 now, not a 55. But no, Brady Floyd is going to slowly, ever so slightly, pull away just a little bit. Marcy, your hubby is sitting in P5 at the moment. It's what you were hoping for. We are over halfway. We're looking at lap 53. Once again, thank you everybody for spending part of your Tuesday with me. And the Extreme Forces Racing League, their super late model division. Hit that like button, subscribe to Extreme Sim TV. It very much helps out the channel. As you can see, I'm also rocking my Extreme Forces Racing League t-shirt. Go get one. They are very comfy. They're very slimming, actually. And I would know, I'm a big dude. But right there up front, it's Brady Floyd. Gonna run through the field real fast. There is your leader, just talked about him. It's Brady Floyd, Will Cloud sitting in second. Then it's William George. So let me see if I can do it this way. There you go. There's William George. Travis LaPayne is sitting in fourth. Lee Krause in fifth. Brad Stefane, after being 2 laps down, back to 6th place on the lead lap. 7th place is Brandon Richardson. 8th now is Michael Steele. Daniel Stragner in 9th. Mike Retz in 10th. TJ Elaine in 11th. Dwayne Kernahan in 12th. Sean Patrick in 13th. And rounding on shotgun on the field, it is Rowdy Tony Richardson. Ooh, that's getting really close. Those top 3 you could really throw under a blanket. Gonna put lap 63 on the board. You're watching the leader. The whole crew right up front. All 5 cars under a blanket. One mistake can collect them all or give one of them the only healthy super late model in the field. Looks like we could have a battle brewing. Yeah, they did. They 100% look destroyed. Looks like we got a battle brewing back here. Lee Krause and Travis LaPayne. Ooh, both get a little squirrely coming out of turn 4. There they go, coming out of turn 2. Are they going to get squirrely again? No. Both in the throttle really well. Looks like a little bit of damage on the front right side of that Lee Krause machine. That 99 machine we are highlighting right now. And he is catching William George. Brady Stefane, you saw that coming out of turn 2, gets in the wall, but look at that left front. That is very much sticking out. Might help with the brake, cooling it down. But back up front, it is Brady Floyd, Will Cloud, William George, Lee Krause, Travis LaPayne. checking the battle up here. Just watch Lee Kraus take a little bit of a higher line entering. See if that's going to help. Very short straightaways, so you really got to figure out where's the best place to run. Where are you going to get the better run? But he is right to the back bumper going into these turns of William George. Alright, everybody, you 100% have seen the first 70 laps of this race at Southern National. Who right now is your pick to win? 100% who is your pick to win? Your leader, Brady Floyd, I think has led every single lap here tonight. William Cloud sitting in second. William George. Lee Kraus, Travis Lapanis, Brandon Richardson, Bradley. That was one mess up. Brad Stefane in 7th. Michael J. Steele in 8th. Daniel Stragner in 9th. And TJ Elaine in 10th. Those are all the cars on the lead lap. Who do you think is winning this race? As William George gets really loose coming out of turn 4. Yes, Marcy, I know yours, but he's currently sitting in 8th. So, sitting in 8th, almost 5 seconds behind the... Almost 6 seconds behind the leader. But Will Cloud is doing everything in his power to keep the pressure on Brady Floyd. Sorry about that. Something important kind of came up for a second. Had to answer that. My bad. 22 laps to go here at Southern National for round 7 of the Extreme Forces Racing League. They're a super late model series. Man, you guys are absolutely fantastic out there in the chat room. I know it's literally only 2 people, but thank you, both of you. We have 9 people watching. Please, if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Subscribe to Extreme Sim TV. I'm telling you, it helps out the channel completely. Jeremy Lepena says, 5-star racing bodies is the only winner here. But look at this. They're coming up to lap traffic right now. That is the 6. That is the 6 of TJ Elaine. You saw him turned around about 35 laps ago. Brady Floyd going to cut to his inside. It looks like TJ's going to give him the room. But let's see if Will Cloud can get closer to that 20. Look at that pass. Very good pass. Very clean pass. TJ Elaine staying out of the way, letting the lead lap cars battle it out. Very good on him. Unfortunately, now he's a lap down. Kind of bite the bullet there, but he's the first vehicle 1 lap down. Ooh, sound like a car got punted there. .4 separate Will Cloud and Brady Floyd. Something's got to give. 14 laps to go. All I'm saying is it's Brady's either going to lead all the laps or he's just going to lead the most laps and one of the vehicles right behind him is going to win this race. It all depends on, is Cloud going to push the envelope and possibly bump the 20 out of the way. Only a couple minutes left of racing if we stay green. Your top four right now is Floyd, Cloud, George, Kraus, and Lapenis. You can see everybody in the shot. Lapenis has fallen back just a little bit, sitting about 2 seconds behind the leader, about 1 second behind Lee Kraus. They're catching Rowdy Tony Richardson to put him another lap down. Now here's the thing, is lap traffic going to be an issue? There goes the 18, pulls over to the inside. 20's going to cut underneath the 2. That's Daniel Stragner. Stragner stays high, almost gets into the wall, cuts right in front of the 48 of Cloud. 2 more cars for Floyd to get by. There's Kernahan. They're battling side by side. They're about to put it 3 wide coming out of turn 2. They touch. They're around. Caution's out. Oh boy, that didn't collect any of the leaders. I am 100%, and I mean 100% shocked. 3 wide coming out of turn 2. You saw it right there. Let's go back and take a look at it. Let's get on board with Dwayne Kernahan. Literally on board. In the driver's seat. Let's go. I know it's slow. It's fine. But they are 3 wide right now. There's a car to his outside. He's going to get turned into the wall. And hopefully you're not nauseous, because there he goes. You can literally wave at the driver. And that was the 91 of Mike Retz. You literally could have waved at him. Does he land back on all fours? Yes, he does, but he ends up fast traveling, getting towed right to pit road. Oh, the racing's always phenomenal. Some weeks there are a couple more cautions than you really want, but outside of that, it's been nothing but spectacular when it comes to Extreme Forces. I hope I can very much stick around this league as long as y'all let me. But we are gritting up, getting ready to go. There are 3 laps to go. Here it is once again. Brady Floyd, Will Cloud, your front row.
Green flag, green flag.
And green flag, 2 laps to go. Looking at a green-white checkered here. Little stack up on the inside as the 9 pretty much backs up big time. Gonna sit in 4th. What is that 48 gonna do? Gonna come out of turn 4 into turn 1 one last time. 48 needs to do something, or somebody's gonna probably punt him. Is he gonna overdrive the turn? It doesn't look like it. It is going to be Brady Floyd winning here at Southern National. Your finish for round 7 here at Southern National. It is Brady Floyd, Will Cloud, Lee Kraus, William George, Brandon Richardson, Travis Lapenis, Michael Steele in 7th, Bradley Stefane in 8th, Daniel Stragner in 9th, Sean Patrick, TJ Elaine 10th and 11th, Rowdy Richardson in 12th, Mike Retz and Dwayne Kernahan in 14th. Awesome race. I am not 100% sure if Brady Floyd led every single lap, but it definitely looked like it. So let's run over to the Discord and see if we can get some interviews going on. There is our race winner. Gonna go to the broadcast booth because apparently I was not in there in the first place. Hey, Brady Floyd. Did you lead every lap? Because it 100% felt like it.
I think so. I think we started up front, stayed up front.
All right, dude. Well, congratulations on the win, Southern National. When you've been to these races, you, for the most part, have been the super late model to beat. What was your strategy with it being a 0.3 mile track to get around this place, to put the power down and lead every lap?
I feel like I drive Southern National really weird compared to everybody that I talk to. I almost every time have to flick the wheel to the right going into the corner for half a second just to get it turned in correctly, because you have to take a really weird arc here because of how banked it is, and have to stay away from the apron because of the banking change. So it's all about just hitting the line right and not giving the car too much wheel spin off the corner. Southern National, pretty hard to pass, and the times are always going to be so close, so it usually gets into a single file train like we saw. So just got to be really good on the restarts, got to be really good on qualifying, and keep the track position. So, I mean, some guys were coming through with tires, but as long as you could hold the bottom and not be too far off pace, then I think you just hold your position, and that was the goal tonight, and that was what we did.
So one more question before we get to your sponsors and everything. You had Will Cloud right behind you the whole race. Was there any point of that race where you thought maybe he was going to get a little too close and maybe bump you out of the way?
Well, I mean, anything goes on the last lap, and even though Will's my teammate, I wouldn't expect anything less of him. But no, there was one restart. I think the one before the last one where he was alongside. And usually, if you get a good enough run on the outside, you can pinch the car down on entry and maybe get around him on the top. But I think he just got a little too much wheel spin coming out of 2, and I think that was the only real time that he was alongside me. But Will had great pace. I'm sure if he was the leader on all the restarts, then he would have won and I would have finished second. So, I mean, huge credit to him. There were a couple other guys that were really fast. I think, Lee came through on tires. William was quick. Travis is always quick. But no, I mean, just a good race overall. Really happy to get it done. It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to see you back. Another question, with how crazy you were driving this racetrack, does this help you possibly for next week, as I'm trying to find the schedule, when you go to Five Flags? A little more of a flat track, I think Five Flags is. Does Southern National kind of help you run Five Flags at all?
No, not really. Unfortunately, I think I might have to miss all but the finale. It looks like the finale or USA. I'm not too sure.
The finale race is at the Bull Ring.
Yeah, the Bull Ring I like, and USA I love. So I'm excited whichever one of those that I'm going to be able to show up to. But no, I would look for the people that were really fast at Lanier and North Wilkesboro, specifically North Wilkesboro for Five Flags. And considering how poorly I did there, that's the only one that I didn't do too well at. I'm pretty happy to miss Five Flags. I'm not a huge fan of that track, but I know it's a great track, and it is the SLM track. So, unfortunate that I can't be too fast at those kinds. But I don't know. Just happy about Southern National tonight. So,
You got any sponsors you want to thank before I let you go?
yeah, we'd love to thank 4Cloak Media on the hood. You can find him at 4cloak.net and Twitch TV/4Cloak. Thank you to Pierce Graphics. Thank you to Adria Esports. Thank you to Will for helping out. Thank you to Brad Stefane for always being a great teammate as well. Thank you to everybody. We had a pretty good, clean race. Thank you to you guys for broadcasting. EFRL always puts on a really good show. So happy to be back in victory lane, and we'll turn it over to the rest of the guys.
All right. That's your winner, Brady Floyd, winning here at Southern National. Let's talk to our second place finisher, Will Cloud. Will, it's AJ up in the booth. You got a copy, pal.
I hear you.
Hey, you got really close to the 20. I really thought you might have given a little bump, but then I found out you guys were teammates. So I was like, all right, I can kind of see why you didn't. But you had some excellent launches on that outside. I don't think it was the final restart, but the restart before, where I really thought you were going to pinch him to the inside. What was your strategy to stay in second and really pressure Brady to perform the way he did?
I mean, on those starts, my goal was really just to hold second because I was not fast on the outside in practice. So if I got held out there, I was not going to be in a good spot. But once I was behind him, I was just trying to follow him, hoping he was going to make a mistake and I would be able to get under him. But he never slid up. He ran a almost perfect race.
Yeah, it was a very perfect race. If I counted correctly, he led every freaking lap tonight. But you really made him run a perfect race. You were on his bumper 99% of this race. You drove a phenomenal race. Looking to Five Flags next week, what can you take momentum-wise from tonight over to Five Flags?
Unfortunately, I don't own that track, so I won't be there. But next time I race, I'm hoping I can carry that momentum to hopefully a win.
Well, you are knocking on the door of a win. Is there any sponsors you'd like to thank before I let you go and probably head to sleep, because I know I'm going right there?
Yeah, I'm right with you. Gotta give a shout out to Pierce Graphics and 4Cloak Media, which you can find at twitch.tv/4Cloak.
All right, dude. Well, congratulations on your second place finish. It was good seeing you. Hell of a run. You have a good night, and when you race again, can't wait to see you on the racetrack.
You too.
All right, let's go talk to Lee Krause, who finishes third here at Southern National. Lee Krause, it's AJ up in the booth. Do you have a copy, pal?
I sure do, AJ. How you doing, buddy?
Well, my night has been absolutely fantastic. I had a 2-hour episode getting ready for my podcast coming out Friday. That was fun. Then I came to you guys at Southern National, and you guys really put on a banger of a race. You were not out of the top 5 whatso freaking ever tonight. Tell us about how you thought you ran tonight.
I'll be honest with you. I remember last time you interviewed me. I told you I removed my head from my butt. Well, on lap 47, I planted it firmly back up there as I lost it off of turn 4 and went all the way back to like 14th. Came in for tires on lap 47, was able to just work my way back up. I was giving it to the 9 car over and over again. I think I nailed him in the rear end about 4 or 5 times with 20 to go there, just trying to get him to move up out of the way. I didn't want to wreck him. I just wanted him to move, and then got that shot on that last restart and was able to get around him. So ended up with a good solid top 3. Pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I would be too. And like you said, you had that little quick spin. You go back to pretty much last place, if not last place. But you fought your way all the way back to third with some helps of cautions.
Yep.
Did you think you could have had something for Cloud or our race winner Floyd, or were you just trying to get up high enough in the pecking order with the best finish possible?
Well, with having still 50 lap fresher tires and those guys, I really do believe I had something for them. It's so tough here to be able to turn under somebody coming off of 4 or off of 2. You just wants to loop, so you have to be so good on the throttle, and I wanted to look to the outside, but there's just I didn't have near enough tires to make the outside work. So but yeah, I think I might have had something, but I would have had to use the bumper, and I don't really want to race that way. So
No, I 100% understand that. I am exactly kind of the same racer you are. I shove my head so far up my butt that I don't normally claw myself out like you did today. But yeah, I try to race as clean as possible. So look into next week, Five Flag Speedway. You finished third. I talked to you last week. You had a really good finish last week. You've had 2 very good races. Momentum-wise, what does that do to put you in a mindset for Five Flag Speedway next week?
I definitely would like to take a shot at it. If Brady's racing, great. If Jeremy Lapinus is back, then great as well. I'd like to race both of them as hard as possible. Five Flags, I'm actually pretty decent at in the super late, so looking forward to it. Yeah, definitely. I'm very interested to see how it's all going to play out. That turn 3 and 4 is a bit of a can be tricky for some, so we'll see how it rolls.
All right, dude. Well, before I let you go, do you have any sponsors do you want to plug before we close her down here tonight?
Definitely got to thank MasterCard for accepting my new subscription for iRacing, and also want to thank my absolutely smoking hot girlfriend on International Women's Day for being the fantastic woman that she is, and for putting up with me dealing with Tuesday night races like these. So yeah, that's about it, man.
Well, for your sake, I hope she's standing right next to you, heard you say that, and not have like a gun pointed to your head. You say this, and you say this. Go for it.
No, she's not quite like that. We race during the summertime in real life as well.
Oh,
and,
no kidding, both of you?
well, my son actually drives the race car we have, but my girlfriend Amanda is absolutely such a fantastic supporter and so proud of everything that we do. So she understands that this is kind of my wintertime hobby to keep myself from going insane. And you know what? She's amazing. So can't say enough.
That's great. My wife lets me come down here and broadcast 5 nights a week. Lets her sleep while I come do this. So I kind of feel you. Today is National Women's Day. It's National Women's Month, actually. But, yeah, power to them.
Sounds good, for sure.
Hey, you have a good one. See you next week at Five Flags. And hopefully you come back with a victory with the momentum you're building.
I'm going to try, for sure.
Catch you later, pal.
Take it easy.
All right, that was Lee Krause, your third place finisher. Man, awesome race. There were a couple cautions. Had a guy flip over, completely insane. I don't know why I put it in cockpit mode. It was kind of cool. Happy I didn't have the Oculus Rift on while I did that. But here is your finishing order one last time. Here from Southern National: Brady Floyd, Will Cloud, Lee Krause, William George, Brandon Richardson is your top 5. Travis Lapinus, Michael Steele, 6 and 7. Brad Stefane in 8th. Daniel Stranger in 9th. 10th is Sean Patrick. TJ Elaine, Rowdy Richardson, 11th and 12th. Mike Retz in 13th. And shotgun on the field for today's race here at Southern National is Dwayne Kernahan. Thank you, everybody, for spending your Tuesday with me and Extreme Sim TV. You can check me on tomorrow's broadcast of the Colonial Clash Racing Series, roughly at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. But also, please do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't yet, subscribe to Extreme Sim TV, and please go check out the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. We are talking about the Lord of the Rings series right now. Our episode, The Fellowship of the Ring, comes out Friday on both YouTube and audio, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, wherever you find your podcasts. But we do have video now, which is pretty cool. My wonderful co-host Susie is now editing them. A lot of them. But I'm AJ from Extreme Sim TV and the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. You all have a wonderful Tuesday, and we will see you next week at Five Flag Speedway for the Extreme Forces Racing League, their super late model division. Peace out. Y'all have a good one.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.